Coach, certainly a tough loss tonight. You know, Jacksonville State, we knew they were big, they were strong, they were fast, they were everything as advertised, and they came in here tonight. A lot of explosive plays there early on in the first half, but what was really the biggest difference here tonight?
Well, just the flat-out deal is their team was better than ours. They executed better than we did, and then they just really their D-line versus our O-line just dominated the line of scrimmage. We couldn't get anything going on the offensive side of the ball, particularly running the football. And when you just get into throwing the football, it's going to make it tough on any quarterback. And so, again, they're an outstanding football team, and they showed it offense, their defense, their special teams. And again, you know, we played hard, and our guys continue to fight, and we'll learn from this, and we'll move forward.
Yeah, like you alluded to, the run game just wasn't really ever able to get going, and it makes it harder on a quarterback when you're in that situation. You know, sometimes you try to double team a guy or whatnot, but it wasn't one guy, was it, that they were sending on from that defensive line? It was the whole unit.
No, they mixed up some blitzes in there occasionally and doing some things, but sometimes they won the one-on-one battles with their D tackles. They had some big D tackles, and sometimes they did things. Their D ends were very, very athletic, and they caused some havoc in there a little bit. And you know, they had a good secondary, and you know, they made some good calls, and we just weren't able to execute some of those plays. And you know, that's just the way it goes in the game. And again, they were the best team tonight.
How much were you able to evaluate your quarterbacks tonight, just given the situation? But I know you went with Stefan Masha to start. We saw more Buckshot Calvert there in the second half. How much were you able to evaluate of those two?
Well, we're going to continue to evaluate that. I'll be able to watch a little bit more when we watch the tape here tomorrow and get a little bit more deeper evaluation of them. You know, we told them at the beginning of the game that we were going to have two series there with Stefan Masha, then 2 series there with Stephen Calvert, and then I was going to make a decision who was going to follow after that. So we went with Stephen Calvert, rest of that first half a little bit, and then gave Stefan Masha gave him another shot at it, and unfortunately there didn't work out, and so I decided to go with Stephen Calvert in the second half. I just wanted to see him more reps in a game-like atmosphere because Stefan had played a lot more snaps than he had in the other 3 games, and so I just wanted to see how he went. Then we'll make an evaluation and see who our starter will be as far as we go forward next week.
You look at the defensive side. You knew that they were going to make some explosive plays on offense. You knew that they were going to be tough to contain. You just tried to slow them down. But you too many explosive plays tonight. What were they able to do to get some of those off?
Well, I think their offensive line got going, then their backs. I mean, you just saw the quarterback and their running back did a great job of making people miss and breaking tackles, and you hadn't seen that a whole lot of our defense. You're going to miss some tackles, but not as much as you would see there. That means that they've got a lot of talented people, and they did a great job of running their offense. And we had a couple of miscues where we had guys running wide open. You know, I hadn't seen that a whole lot against our defense, and like I say, they made some calls, and we got to play with our eyes better and making sure we do what we have to do. So we'll learn from this football game and get our team prepared for the next week.
Well, a couple of pieces of good news. I mean, you're probably not going to see a team that talented again in the regular season for the rest of the way. And then also, I think you came out of this thing pretty healthy, didn't you?
Well, yeah, no question. With you know, these first 4 ball games, 3 out of the 4 games, you know, with Virginia Tech, you got SMU and Jacksonville State. You know, that is as good as a competition that we're going to face, maybe ever as far as that goes. So we knew it was going to be a tough stretch, and we were hoping we can be able to get 1 or 2 of those. But again, we got a lot of more season to play for. I feel good about what we need to do. And now it's just for us coaches to get our guys coached up and move forward and be ready to play our best football game here in these last 7 games.
Is it a good thing to have another game next week with Robert Morris coming to town instead of, you know, and then having the bye week after that instead of vice versa?
Yeah, I think it's good to have a game just to kind of get another game in our belt and make some corrections and see what we can do before we go into the bye week. So I think it's going to be good for where the bye week comes in to kind of get our guys injury free, hopefully, and hopefully we can play a great football game against Robert Morris. Offense, defense, and special teams. We got a lot of work to do. So it's all about us, not about the opponent. It's about us here to make those corrections and improve in every phase.
Coach, appreciate the time.
Thank you, and to God be the glory.